Welcome everybody to the channel. If you're new, you're welcome. Doing a car video today. Obviously it's a bank holiday weekend. I hope everybody's having a good time, enjoying the bank holiday. Weather's not too good. I'm on my way to see family and friends in Wolverhampton. You know, I mean, like Wolverhampton. That's where I come from, Wolverhampton, you see. Touch up my mum's grave and stuff, if I can. As I say, anyway, back to the BBC, of course, that's why you're called and why you're looking at my video. I did a video yesterday, but unfortunately I was a bit rough yesterday. I was quite suffering from, I had some cancer treatment yesterday, standard treatment for the next 3 weeks, and it makes you feel quite tired, lethargic. I didn't have a shave. My hair was a bit of a mess. I was just not talking. Just feeling really like you got a cold and feeling like I got flu, and that's the symptoms of the treatment I'm having. It's a drug that you put inside you for 2 hours. The good thing about it is working. The people, my consultant says, is working. So I've only got 3 weeks of treatment now, and then there's going to be a good break for 6 months, probably till September, October, before I have some more treatment. But I always see in the meantime, every 2 months, I have to have tests, checkups in the blood. Because once you've had cancer, especially with my particular cancer, quite aggressive one, it can come back within that first 2 years. So they've learned probably over the period of time that if they catch it early again, they can remove the tumour if it grows back. That's what they've told me, and that's what they've said. And I've signed all the paperwork because obviously I've donated myself to science, basically, because the drug is working. It works on about 75% of people, but there is some side effects. Like I say, I'm feeling okay to drive down to Wolverhampton. I'm on my way. I'm doing this video, and I say, but you're just a bit under the weather, put it that way. Anyway, let's get back to the BBC and about my troubles. That's the least of my troubles is the BBC, of course. Like I said, I did do a video, and it was quite a nice day yesterday, so I got some fresh air. But it just, when you make a video, when you do a YouTube channel, you want to try and do it professionally as you can, I'm looking at the motorway, I'm driving on the motorway now, and in my car, see what it's like when I hit Walsall, because that's where all the delays are, Walsall area, that area. But as I said, it's all, you can never guarantee what it's going to be like on the motorway. You never know. But up to now, it's busy. It's obviously bank holiday, people are going away. But anyway, back to the BBC, like I say. What happened is another month has gone by, another month, folks. And after 33 letters, my next letter will be number 34, which is all documented here for you, because there's going to be a lot of people still cancelling the TV licence, because this month, April, it's gone up to £200, more or less, £180, whatever. They would have put it up more if they could have got away with it, because the government stopped them doing it. The government put a cap on it, otherwise it would have gone to around £200 because they're losing so many people. But the point is, I'm not doing my channel here to criticise the BBC, of course, too much, because it's not that, it's the way it's run. It's not that they make some good programmes, like David Attenborough's made some great things. It's not the BBC I'm having a go at. It's the way it's funded, the way they spend all your money, stuff like this. And of course, before I came down here, I was watching something, and something triggered a memory of about I was watching a bit of Cliff Richard with my mum, and the way they persecuted Cliff, where they got the story about Cliff trying to be, allegedly involved, and they flew the helicopter over his house. I mean, it was really took his toll on him for a couple of years, and that's why I said that's what they are. They did a lot of bad things. Savile, all the rest of it, Hugh Edwards, all the rest of it, and it's just a big organisation. You're going to get some bad apples anywhere, but the point was, it's just the way it's run. Like Cliff was saying, it's some great people work there, but what you got to understand is things have changed, and the people who work there know that with the AI as well, new technologies coming in, they've got to save money. They're making TV programs. They're not as big as they need a big production crew to do things, stuff like this. So the world's changing, and the BBC have to change with it. Like Netflix, the iPlayer was never really, well, they tried to push it, but it didn't take off, mainly because of certain things. But the point was, that's the way it's got to be done, folks. It's got to be done a different way, because nobody's watching terrestrial television. Nobody's coming home like they used to do and would put on the TV, watch a bit of news. They get the news anytime they want. They get things whenever they want, wherever they want. So they have to move in the more present times. But anyway, as I said, it's all documented here. See what happens this new month, April. It's April the it's April the 3rd today. Is it 2nd or 3rd? Yeah, they launched the rocket first. Yeah, it's the 3rd. Yeah, I mean, I lose track with some days myself now. But as I said, there will be coming another letter probably on the 10th. By the time I get back from Wolverhampton over the bank holiday weekend, there'll probably be a letter in my house. But if they have come, they should put a card through so they've called up my address. But it really doesn't mean anything whether they call or not, because if they do call up my address, I just tell them. And like I told you on many occasions here, all you have to say to them, I don't require a license, I don't want a license, don't need one, thank you, goodbye, shut your door. Now, to go any further than that, to come into your house, they have to get a search warrant. So a search warrant means they have a magistrate saying that we think you've been watching television, or we've got evidence that you've been watching the iPlayer, or we've been tracking you, because the iPlayer is the internet, and they can technically track you logging in. It's difficult, but they could probably find out with your internet provider. But I say, if you use a VPN with the internet, I was going to use the one that was used with Black Belt Barrister. He got a deal there. You can't get, I wouldn't get a free one, I just get one that you pay for so much a month. That's £3 or £4 a month, which protects you against any something like, it just protects your internet connection. But anyway, like I say, the BBC could come knocking on the door and say, we've got evidence, here's a warrant. If they have a search warrant, there's not much I can do, unless I would ask the police to come. They normally threaten you, say we'll have to bring the police and all the rest of it, but the police are there for your protection, not for their protection, not to help them. They're not, they've got better things to do and worry about TV licensing. So anyway, they've got no powers to come into your address, into your house. Now once you get to know that, on this channel, like I told you, I want people not to get fined. I want it to be a thing of the past that anybody can get fined at the front door, meaning that the BBC will forget about this way of, well, what do you call it, police and the licence fee. They have to go to a subscription basis. I mean, Netflix don't come round my house. Amazon Prime, Disney, well, who else is there? Paramount. If I subscribe to them and pay them, if I cancel my subscription, I'm not watching, I'm not paying for it. And that's how the BBC should be, like everybody else. I mean, like, the only anomaly they've got is live television. That's the elephant in the room, suppose, because why do I have to pay the BBC for me to get a contract with Sky to watch my football? It shouldn't be, you know. BBC have got nothing to do with Sky. They're providing me a service, Sky, but I've got to pay the BBC, which I won't do, just to have the Sky Sports. And of course, you're paying Sky, they're paying advertisements, you're paying sponsorship, you know. So you know, if Sky can do it, BBC can do it. It's all sports, especially sports channels and stuff. So anyway, as I said, the weather's pretty overcast, pretty going to be quite windy. Actually, quite the wind's picked up a bit. But like I said, I'm off for the weekend away, and just like to thank everybody who signed in to the channel, subscribe to the channel, give us a thumbs up on the videos, and we'll see what happens, folks, when I come back. Whether another letter's come, letter number 34, we'll see. And I'm doing it basically because it's harassment, really. I mean, I thought about going to another way of saying to stop the letters by having a cease and desist letter, but it costs money. But we'll see what happens, because it's going to be a 34th letter in 34 months. And they never come. So if everybody else can see what's happening to me, it probably would happen to you once you start cancelling your license. And once you know what to do, there's no fear from them when they say, oh, you're going to be £1,000 fine and all the rest of it. So you know, there's nothing to fear from them. And that's what the message is on this channel. And that's why I do this. I'm not monetized. I've got trying to get to 3,000 subscribers. I'm not, you know, nobody's paying me to do this. It would be nice to get enough to get a packet of crunchy nut. But you don't get a fortune on YouTube if you are monetized. But I'm doing it so that people don't get fined. But as I said, if you want to subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. It would be a big help to get my message across. But I think the public now have got wise to anyway, but I'm just doing it in case people, you know, are not sure. But it's all there for you anyway, folks. Anyway, folks, I'm going to leave it there because, as I said before, I'm away. I'm driving on the motorway. It's very busy. The conditions are, you know, dry, but it's quite windy. And, you know, I'm going to have a trip down to Wolverhampton and see some family and friends. Anyway, thanks again. Hope everybody has a nice weekend. Oh, I will be doing a film about the launch, the shuttle, because I like space. I like the shuttle thing stuff out, and I will be doing a video. I've not had the time with my medication. I didn't have time to do the filming and stuff. So anyway, I will see you on the next one. Bye for now. Thanks a lot. Bye now.